This is crazy. It's absolutely insane. Now look what you made me do. I have to make YouTube videos to explain things to you because you guys are too dumb to understand simple factors and concepts. So a while back, I ventured on the internet and I found a few very interesting things, such as online businesses like SMMA, which is my favorite, Shopify dropshipping, Amazon FBA, etc. Now, since I'm very fond of the SMMA business module, I decided to look into it and do my due diligence and learn a bit more, start my own business, see how it goes. So, as I should, I learned how to do it. Very fast, actually. And in this video today, I'm going to explain how I managed to start a new agency, although I do have some business experience in the background, so I'm not going to lie and say I'm completely new. SMMA is new to me, but business isn't. So, I hopped into SMMA, and within 2 months, I managed to scale to my first 10K SMMA business. Want to know how I did it? Watch the video. I'm going to start this video off by telling you it's not easy, such as any other business that actually makes you money. But it's not as hard as people make it out to be. It's really not that complicated. It's simple understanding. So what you need is money in, not money out. First of all, you need to realize how you get clients, because that's the only way you're going to be making any profits whatsoever. So it's very simple. You need to do things fast with speed. Speed is the most important thing ever. So you need to do things fast. You need to stay consistent while doing things fast, and you need to make sure that money comes in at all times. SMMA could be easily broken down to three things: outreach, meetings, and clients. Simple as that. It's very simple. Now you got a lot of different methods and different variables that go into each method on how to get those leads, how to get that outreach going, and how to get those meetings and eventually close those clients. Now that's the hard part. But the thing is, once you understand that those are the three components that build this entire business, that is when you would realize that it's really not as hard as people make it out to be. Come on. So now I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself and how I started this whole thing. So for those of you who can't see, this is clearly a new channel, so subscribe, like this video, and share it to your friends because they definitely need to see this if they want to make money. So my name's Danny, nice to meet you. And now I'm going to explain how in 2 months I actually managed to scale a new agency to 10K. And basically it's very simple. This is how it happened. So I did run my own businesses beforehand. So I understand sales. I know how to close clients. I know what outreach is. I know what volume sales are. It's pretty simple. It's a very simple concept. But I just didn't know what SMMA is. So I learned a little bit about it from online ventures. YouTube can learn anything. So I just learned what I needed to do. I did my due diligence and research. And eventually I was like, okay, I like this business module. I'm gonna just do this. And the very most important thing in business is speed. So what I did was as followed. The moment I finished watching the video, the last video that explained to me what I needed to know, right then and there, I wrote a script down and I started doing outreach. It was that simple. I didn't sit there and make a website. I didn't make nothing. Absolutely nothing was done. It was simple. I understood the business idea and I enacted on speed to get money in, because that's the most important thing in a business, money in. So what I did was write my scripts down, email script, DM script, all that shit. And the moment I got everything right and everything corrected down to a T, I need to start split testing scripts, right? So the only way I can start split testing scripts is by actually doing the outreach. But I know it's time consuming, but I'm starting the business out, so I'm not gonna go bring in VAs and all that stuff. That will happen very soon. So I started doing outreach to see which ones get better response rates, etc. Got all written down on a sheet, got the outreach going. The moment I got that done, and I started doing that for a few days, I started getting responses, then I started tweaking my sheets and everything. The moment I got the outreach done, I managed to get this client. It was really fast, actually. This will never happen to anybody else, but it happened to me because, you gotta do it professionally. Once you're a professional, it happens. So I sent in a few Instagram DMs, I sent some emails, did what I needed to do. I got my first meeting. The moment I got that meeting, I was hyped up a little bit because I just started. But I didn't have anything in place. I was like, I need a client now. And then once I get that client, then I realized that it's officially a business. Now I have to build everything around it. So what I did was get money in first. And then after the money in, then I worry about everything else. Now, service delivery is pretty easy. I was selling Facebook ads and Google ads. Now, I know people will try to say, nah, sell this or fuck that. I can do it all. I'm the best. I can do it all. So I said I was going to do Google ads, Facebook ads. I hopped on a call with this guy after I scheduled a meeting with him. Believe it or not, I just closed them. Somehow, I was blessed by the universe to close my very first client that I scheduled a meeting with. That was insane. That was crazy. Now, he wasn't a very high ticket client. At first, I said I was just going to do most services, see which one I liked the best, and I was going to niche down eventually. But what happened was I wanted to do Google ads and Facebook ads, but I wasn't actually going to do it myself. I was always just going to go bring a freelancer in. I was going to bring a media buyer. I was going to bring a media buyer to do the work for me, and then I just do the marketing. But basically, what happened is that I managed to close this client, but he wanted me to do social media managing. Now, when he did that, it isn't something that's really hard, so I just thought, listen, it's not that high ticket. I don't want to bring in a media buyer and take nothing, so I'm just going to do the media management myself and see where it goes from there. So I got that client, I signed him, and then I just continued doing outreach, getting higher ticket clients, and then boom, 10K, 2 months. Really not that hard. It's really simple. So yeah, I'm going to explain how it's done in a future video. So I don't want to make my first video deviously long, because I know you guys got short attention spans. Y'all looking like goldfish down there. So I'm going to cut this one short and see you in the next video. Hope you guys learned something from my experience, and don't worry about it. I'll be pumping out more content, explaining things more in depth, and I am here to save you now, so there's nothing to worry about. Leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and make sure. See me around.